So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands both physical and mental.
Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. And now the breakaway. Saka running with the ball. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Real chance! There it is! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Distributed tidily. Now it's Szoboszlai. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Pass somewhat off target. Driving forward. It's played through for him. Now it's Rice. Can he finish? Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Saliba.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's onside. He has found the way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Zubimendi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way through. Now this could shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That pass isn't the best. Ødegaard. Now Subimendi. Eze. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And it's Subimendi. Now it's Eze. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. And that could set him on his way. Great defending, strong and determined. Back to the keeper it goes. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Calafiori. This looks promising. Now Ødegaard. And it's Subimendi. Szoboszlai, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping. In for the pieces. And it's come back out to him. No mistake. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. And the action is back underway.
Arsenal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And here's Isak, Ekitike. Well, this ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai. He's in space and looking for options. And it's hoisted clear. Subimendi. For Rice.
Pretty robust defending.
Van Dijk. Konate. Wirtz. Liverpool finding their passes. He's in a great position here, and he's worked it through. Plenty to aim at here. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ekitike. Saka. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Isak. Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Saka. He's a sharp little ball here. Swings it across. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Ekitike. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Showing great feet there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has a look up. That's a sharp pass. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Soboslai, Veer, chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has a look and plays it forward. Zubimendi. Saliba. Now it's Saka. Now it's Rice. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And here's Jesus. Now it's Rice. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Jesus. Saka gets into some space. And it's Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus is having a shot! It's hit the upright. Gabriel Jesus is flagged offside. Eze. Ødegaard, and he's in on goal.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Wirtz receives it in a good position here, engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Frimpong crosses. Timber. Rice could move up a gear here. And it's Soboslai. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Rice. Now it's Saka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gravenberg. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly...